Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And they'll start this drive just across the... Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now it's Mahomes again. And Mahomes will do it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing.
That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's caught. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And Mahomes will do it himself. And oh, he coughed it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
And Mahomes will do it himself. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. That time on the run-pass option, when he decided to throw it, not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple-option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
On RPOs, a lot of times you're talking about a quick throw, but in this case, he decided to keep it and try and take the big shot downfield, similar to an option game where you run it all the time, then you step back and throw the deep one. In this case, they weren't able to make it work downfield.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Mahomes will throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And Mahomes will do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
This is 2nd and 8.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Michael Dana
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And Mahomes, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken a fourth quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second, this is a one-score game. So they're still very much in this, and they're on the move here with a first down.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now it's Mahomes again. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. So a nice pickup there all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Caught. Kelsey, left side. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes.
He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.